Damian Lillard. And Jokic would be my pick for MVP by a hair over Lillard, because in the last couple weeks, games that were not understandable given the load he's had to carry this season. Look, Embiid game for game, I'm not arguing. He was my MVP, as you remember, Stephen A., to start the season right up until he got hurt. Missed a little too much time.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. The NBA MVP race is very, very close right now, featuring about 4 players that I have chosen to discuss them in a video. So let's get started and let's cue the intro. Now, the first player we will be discussing is Nikola Jokic, and he is pretty much the favorite to win the NBA MVP award. And this season, it's not very debatable who else will win it, because Jokic is almost averaging a triple-double as a center, so I think he should get some respect there. This season, he's averaging 26.0 points, 11.0 rebounds, and 8.8 assists per game. It's insane, and he's doing this at the center position. Keep in mind, he is 7 feet tall, and he is probably like 280 pounds doing this. It's insane. Like, how many of you could dish out 9 assists a game in the NBA? But to make the circumstances even harder, you would be 7 feet tall. Plus, with Jamal Murray going down a few days ago, this gives Jokic the perfect opportunity to carry the Nuggets through the playoffs. So we could potentially see some 50-point games from Nikola Jokic in the NBA playoffs, or even at the end of the season. Like, we're talking incredible franchise-breaking, career-breaking games. And yeah, I don't think the Nuggets are going to get past the second round just because Murray is injured. But the fact that Jokic will be able to carry the load, he will, not having a lot of supporting cast, but does have the depth on his team to have him help, then I think Jokic is the favorite for MVP right now. My second candidate for NBA MVP is Damian Lillard, point guard of the Portland Trail Blazers. This season, he's averaging 28.7 points. Then he's averaging 4.2 rebounds and 7.7 assists per game. And the Portland Trail Blazers are currently the 6th seed in the West. But that's no big deal because the Western Conference is just so good right now with teams like the Lakers, the Warriors, Clippers, Nuggets. So the Portland Trail Blazers are really trying to push it here at the end of the season and be able to get a 4-5 seed, which again probably won't happen. If Dame was to win MVP, he would have to do 3 things. The Portland Trail Blazers would probably have to be the 5 seed, number 1. Number 2, they would probably have to win their first round playoff series. And number 3, some people say he would have to get to the Western Conference Finals and carry the Portland Trail Blazers. Still though, Damian Lillard will probably be one of the best, if not the best player in NBA history to never win an NBA MVP award, because the way Lillard goes at it every single night and really turns it on mid-season just gives other teams chills behind their backs. And if they're not going to play the Blazers, well, they're very lucky, because Damian Lillard always turns it on in the clutch and is ready to play. The third player we will be talking about, who is the third candidate for NBA MVP in my opinion, is Joel Embiid, center of the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, Joel Embiid has missed a little too much time to win MVP, but he potentially still could, just because I think that you should have to play at least 45 games to win NBA MVP. And now that he's back, he would potentially play like 45 games. So Joel Embiid this season is averaging a double-double. He's averaging a perfect 30 points, a perfect 11 rebounds, and 3.0 assists per game. But if Joel Embiid were to win NBA MVP, he would have to do one or two things. He would probably have to get to the Eastern Conference Finals and win there. And he would have to get to the NBA Finals, but I don't know if he would have to win. I mean, I think he should probably win, just to add more dominance. Because if he wins the NBA Finals, he's probably going to win NBA MVP. But that is probably not going to happen, as Nikola Jokic, the power of Jokic is stronger. Still though, a great player in the making who might and probably will win NBA MVP next season. The next NBA player we will be talking about who might win NBA MVP is he who must not be named.
Yeah, I feel like I am the MVP. It's just that simple.
Alright, but all jokes aside, James Harden has been playing insane this season, although the chances are very low that he is going to win MVP. That's probably not going to happen. But he has been having a pretty amazing season though. Although this is another guy that's almost averaging a triple-double, and yet even crazier, he's not even getting respect for it. So James Harden this season, he's averaging 25 points, 11 assists, and 8 rebounds per game. Seriously, how often do we see a guard average 8 rebounds a game? What's even crazier is he has two other superstars, KD and Kyrie Irving, carrying the load. So the fact that he's putting eye-popping stats like that is insane. But if James Harden were to win NBA MVP, he would have to do a few things. He would have to win the NBA title with the Brooklyn Nets, and he probably would have to average about 27 points a game by the end of the season. And he would also probably have to drop one 50-point game in the NBA playoffs. So the Nets will probably play the Miami Heat in the playoffs, so a potential 50-point bomb could come in handy. We thank you guys for watching. Click subscribe, turn notifications on, like, share, comment, all that good stuff. And as always, I'm your boy, Harden for basketball. See you in the next one. Peace out.